everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Andrea and it's nice to have you guys here. Another day of Vlogtober. I don't know when this video is going up, so I don't know what day of Vlogtober we are at. I have a tag video. So this is the questions nobody asks tag. There's 100 questions. I'm probably gonna skip over some of these because some of them I don't really care about. But I will put the full list in the description box, so if you do this tag, you can pick and choose your questions that you want to do. I saw this on Lorna Spencer's channel. I will link her channel below, and I thought it was a lot of fun, and she and I were talking in her comment section, and she told me that I should do this. So here we go. I'm going to go through this as quickly as possible. Do you sleep with your closet doors open or closed? Closed. Especially the closet I have now. It would be way too freaky if I left that door open. 2. Do you take the shampoos and conditioner bottles from a hotel? Duh. Doesn't everybody? Like, that's what you pay for. I don't usually use them, but I do like bringing them home and then keeping them in my bathroom for when I have guests. Do you sleep with your sheets tucked in or out? When it's cold, I definitely sleep with them tucked in. When it's still warm, not so much, because I'm just like kicking them off me all the time. Have you ever stolen a street sign before? No. Do you like to use Post-it notes? Post-it should be a sponsor of this channel as many times as I have mentioned their products, but sadly they're not. But yes, I do like to use Post-it notes. I use them quite frequently. Hashtag grad student problems. Would you rather be attacked by a big bear or a swarm of bees? Neither. Thank you. Do you always smile for pictures? Yes, I definitely try to, because there's nothing worse than someone catching a picture of you going. So yeah, what is your biggest pet peeve? I have too many to list, but one random one off the top of my head. People who don't use your turn signal. Like, especially when they're driving a really nice car like a Mercedes or something, because I'm like, I know you've got a turn signal. I'm pretty sure it comes standard with your car. When it's like an old rundown car, I'm a little more giving, but yeah, someone driving a BMW and not using their turn signal, which happens all the time here in Scottsdale. Do you ever dance even if there's no music playing? Not really, because when I'm home, there's always music playing. And when I'm out, I wouldn't just start dancing without music. I'm a little too self-conscious. Do you chew your pens and pencils? No. What is your song of the week? Ooh, that's a good question. Probably Emily Sande's Hurts. It's her new single. I cannot wait for her new album to come out in November. Oh my gosh. Is it okay for guys to wear pink? Absolutely. Do you still watch cartoons? Not regularly, but I do have some episodes of She-Ra, Princess of Power on DVD, and I do watch those from time to time. What is your least favorite movie? That's a good question. I can't think of anything. I tend to not watch movies if I don't think I'm going to like it. I guess the one film that like I did watch and I wasn't that wild about that always gets a really reaction from people is Bridesmaids. Just wasn't that impressed. Where would you bury a hidden treasure if you had some? I don't think I'd bury it because it's really hard to dig in the desert. So yeah, I'd probably just hide it somewhere in my apartment, which if you could see my apartment, you'd realize that's actually probably a really good idea because it's such a mess no one would find it. I'm losing track. What do you drink with dinner? Water, usually. What do you dip a chicken nugget in? Ketchup. What's your favorite food? Chocolate. For going non-chocolate, pasta. What movies could you watch over and over and over and still love? The Holiday, Casino Royale, and I have watched those movies over and over again. Forget Me Not. I've watched that a million times as well. Yeah, we'll go with those three. Were you ever a boy/Girl Scout? Yes, I was a Girl Scout. I stopped as a junior, the green uniforms. But yeah, I was a brownie once. When was the last time you wrote a letter to someone on paper? Oh, it's been a little while. Probably when my friend Taylor was in London. Definitely my friend Alicia in London. She and I, we haven't done it in a while because I've been busy with grad school and she's been busy with 2 children. But we used to send each other cards quite frequently. Can you change the oil on a car? No, I wish. Ever gotten a speeding ticket? Yes, I've gotten 2 in my life. Ever ran out of gas? No, thankfully. I've come close, but no. Favorite kind of sandwich? Oh, what's it called? I don't know that it has a fancy name, but at Pret-a-Manger, which we do not have here in Arizona, and it makes me very, 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 very sad. They have a chicken Caesar with bacon on a French loaf, and it is... As soon as I get back to London, I'm making a beeline for Pret. I want one of those sandwiches so bad. Best thing to eat for breakfast? Waffles? Pancakes? I like eggs. I like scrambled eggs. What is your usual bedtime? I aim for 11, but lately it's been a lot later. I'm having trouble sleeping. Are you lazy? I feel like it, and then I'll be telling someone my schedule and they kind of get this look, and I realize, yeah, I'm probably lazy for a grad student, but I'm pretty overactive for just people in general. When you were a kid, what did you dress up as for Halloween? Oh, I was everything as a kid. I've been a princess. I was Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman one year. I've been a witch a few times. As I got older, a witch was kind of my favorite thing because it's just so easy to put together a really great costume. Just all black, decorate a witch hat, good to go. What is your Chinese astrological sign? Oh, I don't know. My general astrological sign is Pisces, but Chinese? God knows who wrote these questions. They might be thinking of things like Pisces. I can't remember what year I am on the Chinese zodiac calendar. How many languages can you speak? I'm fluent in English. I'm pretty passable in sarcasm. I'm very bad at French and German. Which are better, Legos or Lincoln Logs? Legos, duh. Are you stubborn? Yes. Leno or Letterman? Neither. James Corden? Yes, James Corden. Ever watch soap operas? Yes. Oh my goodness. I used to watch at one point I was watching 4 different shows. 3 1-hour shows and 1 30-minute show. And then slowly they started canceling all of them, and so then it started dwindling more and more and more and more. Now I don't watch any. Every now and then I get the urge to kind of check back in with General Hospital, and I probably should do that. That would be interesting, but yeah, I don't watch them regularly anymore. Are you afraid of heights? Not really, unless I'm like without any kind of safety net or railing or wall or something. Do you sing in the car? Yeah, all the time. Do you sing in the shower? Not really, because soundproofing in my apartment is okay, but my neighbors probably could still hear me if I were like really singing in my shower, so I don't do that to them. Do you dance in the car? Yes. Ever used a gun? No, I've never fired one, but I grew up around them because my dad was in the army. Do you think musicals are cheesy? Absolutely not. Some of them are, but as a general genre, no, they're not. Is Christmas stressful? Christmas is the best freaking time of the year! Are you kidding me? It's not stressful. I will do a separate video probably during Vlogmas about like how to avoid stress, because I know people get stressed out at Christmas, and I'm of the mind of if you are getting stressed at Christmas, you're doing something wrong, because there's so many ways to make Christmas easy on yourself. So no, Christmas doesn't stress me out, and when I start to feel that stress, I get rid of it really quick because it should not be a stressful time. Ever eat a pierogi? Yeah, but it's been a long time. Favorite type of fruit pie? I do not like fruit pies. Pumpkin pie is probably the closest I get. And pumpkin's not a fruit, it's a vegetable, right? But yeah, I don't do fruit pies. Occupations you wanted when you were a kid? I wanted to be everything from a ballerina to an astronaut to a doctor. I had a very overactive imagination as a kid. Do you believe in ghosts? My family has had, like, members of my extended family have had experiences. Where my dad's side of the family is from in Wisconsin, they're from a small town called Mineral Point, and Mineral Point goes back to the 1820s, earlier. It's been around for a long time, and so some of their buildings are quite old. And there's one place called the Walker House that, like, if you search Walker House, Wisconsin or something like that, it will pop up, and there's a number of ghost stories attached to it. My dad had never had an experience, because a lot of my dad's cousins and he and his sister have all worked at the Walker House at some point. whether it was when they were reopening after doing a long renovation, working as a server or something. Like, a lot of my family has connections to that place. And some of them have had experiences, some of them know people who had experiences, but then like my great-grandmother worked there a lot baking or cooking pasties, because there's a huge Cornish population in Mineral Point. So Cornish pasties are like the thing. And she was brilliant at them. But she worked there like late at night and was there by herself, and she never had an experience. Then again, I think any ghost with half of a brain would know not to bother my great-grandmother. So yeah, ghosts maybe, but I've never had an experience. Knock on wood. Ever have a deja vu feeling? Yeah, a lot. Take a vitamin daily? Yes, I do. I take a lot of vitamins and supplements daily. Wear slippers. I love how we've gotten to the point where they've stopped putting these in full questions. It's just like statements with a question mark. First concert. My first concert was New Kids on the Block in 89 or 90. That's 1989 or 1990 for all of you young people out there. And it was at the Frankfurt Music Hall, I think was the name of the venue. It's probably something different now because this was so forever ago, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Nike or Adidas? I have Nikes now. I do generally prefer Adidas or Pumas. Ever take dance lessons? Yes. I took dance lessons a few times as an undergrad, a couple times. Ballroom, Latin, and swing. It was really fun. Who would you like to see in concert? After seeing One Republic open for Ed Sheeran, I would love to see them do a headline show. I'd love to see just a full concert with them because they are amazing live. Oh my goodness. What was the last concert you saw? Ed Sheeran at Wembley Stadium, which was life-changing. Hot tea or cold tea? Hot. I do like the iced passion tea at Starbucks, but generally I prefer hot tea. Tea or coffee? Both. I mean, I'm drinking coffee now, but I like both. Can you swim well? I can't swim at all. I mean, I can keep from drowning. I can keep myself above water, but if I were to just fall into a river or something, I'd probably die. Can you hold your breath without holding your nose? I'm not breathing. I'm still not breathing. Moving on. Are you patient? I'm working on it, but patience is not one of my virtues. DJ or band at a wedding? I mean, if you're really splashing out, both would be great. If I ever get married, it's probably going to be my iPod plugged into a speaker system. Ever won a contest? Yeah, I won. It was a poster contest for recycling, and I kind of won by default because apparently no one else submitted anything. But hey, I got a free 12-speed mountain bike. It was awesome. Ever have plastic surgery? That's complicated. Technically, it was not considered elective surgery. I had jaw surgery to correct an overbite and some jaw pain and trouble that I was having, so insurance paid for it, but it did kind of have some cosmetic benefits. That being said, if someone wanted to achieve the cosmetic benefits that I got, there are other surgery procedures that are much faster and much less invasive than what I had to deal with. Can you knit or crochet? I can crochet, but very badly. Best room for a fireplace? I don't know. Living room is a good place. Bedroom would be a nice cozy place. I have a fireplace. It's right over here. I don't burn fires in it. I just light candles in the wintertime because if I put a fire in that fireplace, I'd have to turn on my air conditioning really high in order to not roast, because my apartment is so small. Do you want to get married? One day, if Tom Hiddleston will ever, like, figure things out and come find me. Who was your high school crush? An actor named Thorsten Kaye who played Patrick Thornhart on One Life to Live. Oh, that and Sully from Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman, played by, what was his name? Joe Lando. Love Joe Lando. Do you cry and throw a fit until you get your way? Maybe when I was 3, and maybe last week. What is your favorite color? Blue. I mean, if we're talking about like just to have around me, I like blue, but I'm also really I'm having a pink moment over the last year or so, it seems. And do you miss anyone right now? I miss lots of people right now. I have a lot of friends, but most of them are in other countries and places, and so I don't get to see them that often. So yeah, that that is, I skipped a few questions, but not as many as I thought I was going to. If you liked this, give it a thumbs up. I will leave the questions in the description box below. So if you thought this seemed like fun and you would like to do a tag, I tag you. So yeah, and if you do it, let me know so I can go and watch. Or if you have done this, let me know and I will go watch, because I don't know, there's just something about tag videos that is so fascinating. I love hearing people's random answers to some of these questions. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow in whatever tomorrow's Vlogtober day is. Again, I'm pre-filming this, so it's actually the first day of Vlogtober, and I just put up the first video, and I'm vlogging today, so which will be Vlogtober day 2 as far as the videos go. I hope you have a great day, and yeah, I guess that's it. Suddenly getting very awkward at these goodbyes again. Okay, bye-bye.